So we'll start from diaphragmatic hernia as another type of common congenital abnormality in neonates. So we can define diaphragmatic hernia as a displacement of the abdominal contents into the thoracic cavity. When you look at the types, a lot of types, but we'll concentrate on the like type of diaphragmatic hernia, which is the most common occurring. Okay, so the defect in this type of hernia is that it's most found on the what? On the left side. It occurs in the posterolateral, on the posterolateral portion of the diaphragm. It occurs in the posterolateral portion of the diaphragm. It results from failure of the peritoneal canal to cause. Okay, so by 6 to 8 weeks, we expect the peritoneal canal to do what it does. In instances, in cases by this, by 6 to 8 weeks, it doesn't close. This is whereby these neonates, they are at high chance of developing what? Diaphragmatic hernia. Okay, so this is one of the most emergence what congenital abnormality that is there that requires what attention. The another type of common hernia in the diaphragmatic hernia is the hernia through the foramen of Morgan. Okay, what is happening is that this hernia is usually on the right, and the previous one we said that this is the hernia that is found on the left side. Okay, it occurs in the anterior portion in the diaphragm through the defect that has indirected development to developmental failure, septum and sphincter. Frequently, the hernia contains only one omentum, and the affected newborn is asymptomatic. What is, when you look at the basic pathophysiology, what is happening is that is pulmonary hypoplasia, which occurs on the side of the hernia. And this is the hypoplasia is coming in due to the compression of the affected lung by the displacement of the gastrointestinal organs. Okay, a shift of the mediastinal structures also occurs, resulting in compression of the contralateral lung. Hypoplasia of the contralateral lung may be caused to more or less extent in this neonate. The clinical features of the clinical presentation is that these infants present with severe respiratory distress. Also, you may find that they may present with cyanosis. Dyspnea, though dyspnea usually appears shortly after birth. Okay, so this is the type of respiratory distress which does not respond to resuscitation. You do resuscitation, but it's more the baby does not respond to what to resuscitation. Okay. Also, there is another or there is diminished breath sounds on the affected side, depending on which side the hernia is found. So in that location, there will be diminished of breath sounds. Diagnosis and management. So it is confirmed by X-ray. When you do an X-ray, there will be air-filled bowel in the thorax. Mostly, it is found on the left hemithorax. Okay, so you can also do intubation of this newborn. So you can do thorax oxygenation. You can also do mechanical ventilation. So, but most in these patients with hernia, we avoid the mask ventilation. We also continue with the decompression of the GIT tract with the nasogastric tube. Okay. Also, we control pulmonary hypertension. Okay, before operation. But most of all, the definitive management here is in surgery. So let us now look at the common congenital abnormalities on the central nervous system. The first one that we'll look at is anencephaly, okay, which is the absence of the carnival out of the what on the skull. So for you to make this diagnosis, mostly when you do an ultrasound, um, you can detect this on early ultrasound in early pregnancy, whereby the brain tissue can be seen on ultrasound. Okay, also you find that on this ultrasound, the head has an irregular shape. Also, there is no soft tissue seen above the orbit. Okay, so when you look at this fetus now in anencephaly, you find that the eyes, they look like a flow. Another type is spinal bifida. Okay, so there are many forms of neurotubal defects that are there. But above all, spinal bifida is the most common on the central nervous system. Okay, a midline defect of the vertebrae that results in an exposure of the contents of the neural canal. This spinal bifida can be genetic. Okay, there are also there are two types. There are two types of major forms of spinal bifida. The first one, which can be meningocele. Here in meningocele, what is happening is that there is a cystic mass that is filled with the fluid. Okay, and this mass, when you look at it, it is rarely covered with the skin. It does not contain any neural tissue, but it only contains the CSF fluid. Another type is myelomeningocele. Okay, this is a complex cystic mass. This one contains neural tissue. So the difference between the meningocele and the myelomeningocele is that in meningocele there is a cystic mass that is filled with the fluid. Also here there is an absence of neural tissue. But when you look at a myelomeningocele now, it's a complex cystic mass. This one, it also contains what? Neural tissue. Let us look at our last part of today's presentation on the congenital malformation abnormalities, which is hydrocephalus. Okay, so hydrocephalus is a syndrome or a sign that results mostly from the disturbance in the dynamics of the cerebrospinal fluid. Okay, which may be caused by several diseases. Because the causes of hydrocephalus can be congenital or it can be acquired. So when you look at congenital causes of hydrocephalus, okay, the congenital causes may be a result of the maldevelopment or due to uterine infection that may occur. The acquired type of hydrocephalus can be due to infection on neoplasms, or it can be due to a result of what? Hemorrhage. So what is the clinical manifestation of this neonate that has a congenital malformation abnormality of hydrocephalus? Okay. The head of this neonate, what we see is that this mother will come with a complaint saying that the head of this baby grows at an alarming rate. So once you see those type of signs, it is important for you now to do what? To start suspecting what? Hydrocephalus. The first sign sometimes is that you see that there will be abnormal bulging of the what? Of the fontanelles. Okay? And so you find that the fontanelle bulge at an abnormal size. You should also, and if the head sometimes is not growing, you can also start suspecting what? Hydrocephalus. Also, there is tendency or non-positive anterior fontanelle of this type. You find that there will be the thin skull bones with separated what? Sutures. So if you try to do a percussion on the antennas, that you hear what you call as a crackled potty sound. So it is important also to understand the mechanism of CCF. Okay, so CCF is formed by two mechanisms. It is secreted by the choroid plexus, okay, and also there's the lymphatic like drainage by the extracellular fluid in the what? In the brain. So CSF circulates through the ventricular system, and it is absorbed within the subarach, subarach, subarachnoid spaces by unknown what mechanisms. Okay, so the diagnostic evaluation that you can do this evaluation during antenatal, whereby you can do an early detection of hydrocephalus on ultrasound as early as 14 weeks. Also, the diagnosis it can be based on the infancy, whereby you look at the head circumference, okay, across one or more guidelines of the infant growth chart within 4 week period from the time the child was born. Also, you can do a CT scan and MRI, localized sites of obstruction of circulation. Management of hydrocephalus. The goal is basically to relieve the hydrocephalus. You also treat the complications. Okay, so most of all, the therapy of choice in the treatment is the direct removal of the source of obstruction. It can be or it can also be what? A cyst. Most of all, the hydrocephalus they require what we call as a shunt. Okay, so this is the shunt. This is a whereby you drain the CSCF from the ventricles to the extracranial areas. Usually, the drainage goes into the what? The peritoneum, which is the right peritoneum. We say the ventricular peritoneum shunt, where there is an absorption of the CCL from the head. That marks the end of our today's tutorial. Have a good day. Thank you so much. In cases of any question, you can ask. Any questions?
Pastor,
Yes, boss. Questions are welcome.
I've asked Pastor.
Ask again.
I'm saying this is when I've just joined. I had network problems here, so I'm asking for the definition and let's take a simple explanation. Hydrocephalus.
Okay, so what it is, basically, we're
And
just
the rest I'll go through.
yeah. So, the definition of congenital malformation, this is basically the early postnatal defects that are recognized when the neonates are are born. There are different types of these congenital malformations that depend on sometimes on the system, on different systems. So what I've done is I've made a recording of this video. I will send the link and upload, you'll be able to access everything for the things that you missed. Is it okay? Sydney.